Trauma bonding, and what that really is. I've noticed, well, first things first, let's talk about the latest live that's been surfacing with Blueface and Rock, Krishan. Everybody call her Rock though. Uh, First things first, when I first ran across her, I was expecting her to be like this big bully to Blueface. And first of all, Blueface is not the type of personality that you can bully. Let's be clear. He's very antagonizing. He gaslights her a lot. Trigger. He know what to do to trigger her so that she can act a fool on camera. Now, a lot of you may be like, well, she should be able to govern herself and blah, 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 blah. Sometimes in those types of relationships, it can be a flip of, if both are narcissists, it can be a flip of the narcissist versus the one that is the softer one or things of that nature, right? Anyway, what I've noticed is, and this is just me watching from the outside looking in with this particular live, what I noticed was that Mr. Man, not only is, okay, let me go back. Let me go back to the first video that I saw before I saw this live with them two. So she was sitting in front of the camera crying, saying like, you know, she really knows she needs to end this. Not necessarily saying, excuse me, Blueface's name. However, she knew that it's time to end that bullshit and she don't need to be with him. So, but being bonded to somebody through trauma can sometimes have you obligated to BS that you're not even supposed to be obligated to, if that makes sense. And I can say that a lot of times in those types of relationships, people can look at the quote-unquote stronger, boisterous personality as the one that is quote-unquote the narcissist. However, it's the one that you would least expect that's the narcissist. It's the one that is quiet as all get out in public, but in private, they can be eating your ass alive and don't nobody know what's going on with you. And what I found in this particular situation is that he is doing just that with her. Like, basically. But he's so bold now where he's getting tired of the public calling him a punk a bitch. So now he's doing antagonizing things, or he's basically showing who he is. But because she's so loud and boisterous that people are getting to a place where they don't see what he's doing or hear what he's doing. They only see what her flaws is and what she's doing. Now, don't get it twisted. I feel like with the two of them, the relationship does go in and out and it changes of who is really controlling the situation and who's not. It's not all him, and I'm not going to say it's all her either. It's a flip-flop, if you will, of the two. I feel like when people were saying to him, hey, buddy, and I commend the people who did see it, and it was mostly men in the comments that saw it, like, hey, bro, you need to grow up. You're doing too much. Like, your girl is pregnant. You need to be going to check on her, turn this live off. He's basically like, nah, I don't need to do that, and F y'all, I'm going to do it how I do it. Y'all see how she acting, blase, blase. But studies saying mean stuff to her all while he's looking in the camera. And she's in the background trying to react. It's the fight or flight thing. A lot of people don't fail to realize that about the fight or flight thing. She basically is at a place in her life where she want to fight. F that running. I'm going to fight. She tries to walk away, and as she's walking away, he studies saying stuff. So now she's getting pissed off and throwing things to try to get him to leave her alone. And some personality types are like that, where you keep coming at them long enough and you back them into a wall or a corner, they're going to come out swinging. And you're going to get what the fuck you get. And with him, let's just say you going to get what the fuck you get with her. And at this point, I really can't blame homegirl, because it's like, dude, you doing too much. You doing too much. I'm the type of person where it's like this. I was at a place in my life where I would be quiet, and I was with a person and they couldn't see what they were. They kept saying, I'm an empath, I'm an empath. And I wanted to tell them so bad, no, bitch, you a narcissist. Like, you're literally talking to me sideways, and nobody would believe me because, of course, I'm the one that's bold enough, or the stronger one, or the louder one. But a lot of times when I'm in relationships, I'm the total opposite. I can go through seasons. I can go through seasons where I'm just totally quiet, and I'm not arguing, I'm not fussing, I'm crying in private. And sometimes you can get to a place in situations like that where you're suffering in silence. So you do things to either act out, or you do things to be like, okay, I'm going to make them want to leave or break up, versus me being the bad guy or the bad person. I'm not saying it's good, but I've been through situations like this where, not necessarily, because I personally, once it get too bad, where I feel like you're constantly coming at me or constantly coming for my neck, I most definitely am not going to deal with that. I book up and I will get my bag and leave. I try my best in relationships not to go too south with what it is I have to say. However, I'm not going to let you say whatever the fuck you want to say to me either. Now, let's be clear. But I'm at a place in my life now where I realize being quiet, not saying anything, trying to protect the other person's feelings. And when they ready to tell their story, because I'm so quiet, now I'm the bad guy. I'm the one who cheated on you. I'm the one who did you wrong. I've become the villain in your story. And I'm at a place in my life where I don't give a fuck about being the villain in nobody's story, being the hero in no one's story. I want to show up for myself. And the way that I'm showing up for myself lately has been, I'm telling people how to treat me, how to deal with me, how to love on me. And if I feel like it's out of what I think it should be, I stop it all. I don't play no games. You hear me? None. I'm the type of person now, if you come out the crack of your ass with me, I'm coming out the side of my neck. If you come out the side of your neck, I'm coming out the crack of my ass. If you go low with me, bitch, I'm going to hell. That's where I'm at with stuff lately in my life. And it's just what it is. But now I've gotten to a place too where I feel like, you know what, if you go low, bitch, I'm going to stay high and drop shit pellets on you. Or if you talk out the side of your neck with me, I'm going to stand on top of your head, bitch, and close your mouth. That's just how I am now. It was a time where I wasn't too much like that when I'm with people that I love, but I'm realizing that I have to protect me. I have to love on me. I have to release me into what it is I feel about any given thing. So I've noticed that I'm even guilty of getting with people and basically trauma bonding. I have gotten with people in places in my life where I was not healed or walking this journey of healing like I am now in self-love. And I've gotten with people that was either hurting more than me or at some point was actually hurting. And it takes me to a place of, now that I'm walking this healing journey, I'm realizing that I matter. My opinion matters. My heart matters. My love matters. How I am good to people, all of that matters. And so with that being said, I'm at a place where that's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trauma bonding with anybody. If you're not coming in the same capacity of that I'm coming in, I say F you. F you. That's where I'm at. I am not at a place where, and if I feel like it's going to be some BS, oh, I will pack a bag. I will get my purse. I will do whatever I need to do to get the hell out that situation. Because I'm at a place now where I matter. My feelings matter. How I am portrayed to the world, that matters. That matters to me. So, and when I say portrayed to the world, I mean I'm out here and I am doing this or that, and I need you to see the healed parts of me, not the BS, or not all the BS, I should say. It was times where I was too trusting in relationships, and I would show all this issues or things that I had, not knowing that the person that I was with didn't have the capacity to love me into healing, or loving me into wanting to be healed. So, yeah. Now, back to BLUEFACE and CHRISEAN. I think personally it's an interchangeable thing. It changes. I think that she's at a place in her life where she wants to be free of the BS and she wants to move forward, but she feels obligated to his bullshit and who he is, and loyal to his shit. So loyal that it's fucking with her and how she feels. Listen on full episode of Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Google Podcasts. Mwah.